It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Jackson. Flush to his right.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second and a couple. They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at second and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Odafe Oweh so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Now Minshew. And this is caught at the end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. but I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now 2nd and 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Jackson rolling to his left. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They go play action now. Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Go.
In motion left, Flowers. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Jackson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Here's Jackson on 1st and 10. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
It's so rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Minshew sets to throw. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. I tell you what, credit is due there on him preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Forced out to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And now off to the races, down the right side. Counting down toward halftime on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Second and short now following the fumble. Looking to throw it. Minshew hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1. Out of the gun is Minshew. Sliding out of the pocket. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
It's all good.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Yeah.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defensive team with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's second and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Jackson now. A dump off now to Hill. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Returnable here from the 38. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
51 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the two defensive ends over the...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
On second down, it's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll look to throw again. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it. On 4th down, Minshew. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Jackson going to change things up a bit. To throw is Jackson. To throw on 2nd down. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed up all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now Minshew. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
And he's able to get it out of there. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the fourth quarter, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, I've got a feeling, partner. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the drive. In fact, something big might happen defensively.
Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. 2 minutes left to go. This one, surprisingly, still scoreless.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Jackson.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Jackson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. Yes, Skip, what do you think?
Absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now a give to Taylor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Minshew.
To the right side, complete to Taylor.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Moss on the give up the middle.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Minshew.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Here it is. 4th and inches. Now Minshew.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Here's 2nd down. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Jackson.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down. You've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Good game, bro.
Variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safety?
Yeah, we're gonna go to overtime, but I'm still saying good game.
I don't think we've ever.
Because it's a good game.
MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that MVU.
Yeah, they're gonna give us overtime for sure. I know.
And we've got free football.
Yeah.
And we're dead even.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We both got an opportunity. It's like a new game.
Easy defense for heavyweight world champion Riddick. Star-Spangled Battle.
So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right around
play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Finally.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing throwback cleats or tracks?
Had to throw a perfect pass on that one because I saw Roquan Smith beaming that over there. So I had to throw a perfect pass.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this out to the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The storyline in this one, Charles.
Good game, bro.
The number 0, Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard.
Just in the neighborhood. Man, what a game. That was a defensive, crazy game. And Gardner Minshew is garbage, but he did just enough to get the win. That's what I mean. You got to do what you got to do to grind out these wins. And it goes to show you, even with an average player like Minshew, you can get a good throw, changes the game. This man has a good record.
He was still in the shadow of opposing champion Riddick, Big Daddy Bone.
I'll be back, y'all.
December Band
back,
Man
y'all.
incident in round 7 that sent the
What a
event
great
into disarray.
win.
Bo's entourage made quick work of the Bandman. Bo's wife passed out, and the round would resume 21 minutes later. This break in the action may have ultimately cost Bo, though it did secure him the rest that observers felt he needed. Round 8 would see Holyfield dominate the champion, leading Bo to become very aggressive for the remainder of the fight. Despite this, Holyfield finished the remaining round strong, and the final round saw the slugfest return between the two until the final bell. Evander Holyfield was announced the winner by majority decision and the new unified lineal WBA and IBF heavyweight champion. Bo was gracious and humble in defeat.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Washington Commanders.
Following the bout, Holyfield's team was unable to come to an agreement in retaining the services of Emmanuel Stewart, and they went their separate ways. The real deal also...
The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Get it!
Singletary to get the drive started. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stroud on 3rd down now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Al down to throw it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., 37 yards. And the Commanders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So after a scoreless first quarter, our first score of the game here in quarter number 2.
And it comes on a great run too, Brandon, because once he got past that first wave, how about how he kicked it into high gear, able to outrace defenders all the way to the end zone.
An extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Here's Stroud. Forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A shotgun snap to Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Singletary will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Stroud to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Stroud.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
C.J. Stroud
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score.
Touchdown, Washington.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
Sly on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
to throw. Here's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Stroud will look to throw once more.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On first down, Howell. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Howell throwing on first down here.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On second down, a run with Gibson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Gibson again.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Pushes past him, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Once more, Gibson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with Gibson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
First down, Howell to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. Now a 2nd and 2. Robinson up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Howell. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Touchdown! Brian Robinson Jr. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Stroud looking to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
A quick throw, but incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Howell, another throw on second down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with this 3-score deficit and time fading.
And they're going to speed things up here.
First and 10, it's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They run here with Singletary.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Stroud out of the gun here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Texans 14.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have third and long coming up.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
And Howell will throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back. unsuccessfully.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson.
46 yards.
And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Stroud off the play fake. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for. Charles.
Good game, bro.
Interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
This is 2nd and 8.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
86 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington.
Brian Robinson Jr.
37 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
The extra point by Slye is up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
Commanders 38, Texans 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Quan Martin. He's on his way.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today.
All right, man. Thanks for those watching. I'm about to cut this short because I need to get some rest so we can close out this week strong. Peace and love to everybody that watched. I hope you enjoyed. We out.
Overall, 1996 gave us the answers to some questions